Hey there, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Saturday, so you know what's up. This week in Geeks, where we talk about everything that was cool, new developing this week, and all that. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and also leave a comment as well. Thank you very much for watching, really helps out. So yeah, there's like a few things we'll be talking about today. Not much, but just a few things, and I'm very serious this time around. So the main topic I want to start with, it has to be Supa Team 4. This is a new animated Netflix show. I don't know if there's a Netflix Africa, but yeah, it's a new animated Netflix show by Netflix Africa, and yeah, it's based on like Lusaka, Zambia, where four girls were like, I don't know if they were like superpowers. There isn't much of like it's a trailer dropped, and there isn't much of, it's a story which was like gotten from it, but yeah, it seems like the four girls are going to be like superheroes, it's team stuff. And the Lusaka in question here, it's like a futuristic type of Lusaka. Can you even call it futuristic? I don't know, man. But with like the way the trailer looks, it looks different, honestly. Like most of the stuff just looks different. But I think I don't like the trailer looks good. I've watched it like a couple of times. I just to understand like what's going on. The trailer looks good. The animation looks good as well. The animations and everything. But there's like one thing which has been like making buzz online, especially. Well, you could say I'm usually on Twitter a lot, and yeah, there's like there's one thing which was just like more obvious or noticeable, especially like by Zambians. That wasn't just seeming well or just seeming right, and that is like the voice actors which are used in the show. Just how can I put this? They just don't sound right. They don't sound from Lusaka. They don't even sound Zambian. In my opinion, I've never heard as someone who's Zambian like speak like that. It's just and people are comparing it like this sounds like the Wakandan accent. And to be honest, if like give someone who like what's this? You give someone who has watched like the Wakandan movies, where they the two Black Panther movies, and you tell them to like close their eyes and just play that trailer, they would think like, okay, this is something involving Black Panther or something like that, because that's just how most of the voice actors in the show sound like. It's just like that generic African accent which is just used in like almost like every Western iteration of what African accent is, or you say African accent sounds like. We don't have like the same African accent, and that's where you see like there's like a lot of misconception, and we just end up having like everything, all the accents are sounding like the same. We really do have like different accents. Even in Zambia itself, like everyone has got like we often say like, okay, we don't have an accent, but there's always a sort of accent, like especially like from the tribes we come from. So people have been like complaining about it online. There's been like on the trailers which are posted on Netflix. Was this on the Netflix accounts? I first saw the trailer on Netflix Africa. Yeah, I saw the trailer from there, and in the comments they were just like the same. I also dunked on what's this on the trailer online on Twitter, because I just said this just sounds like, I've never heard anyone from Lusaka sound like that ever. But the show is already done. Everything is ready. You could say it will be getting shipped, it's going live. You could say on the 20th of July this year, which is just this month actually. So there's nothing that could be done, and at the end of the day, this is like a kids show. We're not like the target audience as adults who are like complaining about it. It's just like made for kids. Kids who watch this. When I was young, I just used to watch stuff. Nothing bothered me about the voice actors, the animation, and all that. As long as it's just like super fun and all that, that's what that mattered to me. So I'm thinking that's how it's going to be to the kids who are going to watch this. Those who will, I don't know, Netflix or something. It don't matter to them. We just be like, they'll just be watching something fun, something cool. They'll just know like, oh, it's based on Lusaka. They'll be like, oh, Lusaka. It's like, Lusaka, Zambia. That's what that will matter to them. But probably the voice actors won't come in question. Even the animation, how the iteration of Lusaka looks, nothing will bother them. They'll just be watching something fun. So at the end of the day, it's just like a TV show to them. But it's just very a bizarre choice, you could say, where I don't know if we don't have any good voice actors based in Lusaka, Zambia. That even sounds like a stretch, honestly. Like, with all the people who do acting and all that, I'm sure there could have been at least 1, 2, or 3 who would have voice acted for like a lot of characters in the show. But it just sounds the voice acting is just, I don't know. They could have done something else with like the voice acting, but it just the accent is just putting everyone off, especially people are like grown up. They just we have noticed, and it's like the main complaint everyone is having, which is like, don't get us wrong, like super excited for this. I'll be trying to check it out. It's something that seems like interesting. You could say it's an animation made for for Zambia, Lusaka. Like that itself is valid enough to like check it out. We from Netflix, that is. We rarely get like anything, and I think there's like the first Netflix animation. Actually, it's like the debut animation Netflix Africa. And that's something huge, yeah. So people will be checking this out just because of that reason. But again, as always, there's going to be criticism and all that, and which is valid in my opinion. Like, you can't just make a Zambian, Lusaka based animated TV show, and the voice actors just sound like nothing as the people sound in there. But again, not to like dunk on the voice actors who have been chosen. I'm sure the voice actors who have been chosen were chosen because they're good. Yeah, so credit to them. But yeah, they could have just given it justice, like just putting that Lusaka vibe in it, which really, we say it matters. Yeah. And one of the voice actors actually came out. Her name is right there on the screenshot, like Xaij or something like that. They're talking about this show is like a collaboration of, I don't know, it's like a collaboration of African collaboration, you could say. I don't know if that makes sense, where maybe they because it's like the first one, they wanted to like put all the cultures in one show rather than it solely being just based on Lusaka, Zambia. If that's the case, then I guess it makes sense. She called it like it's a collaboration of Africa rather than it just being based on Lusaka, Zambia. So if that's the reason, I guess. But in my opinion, I think there was no need to, if it's going to be, if they would have just made like something that's like, you would say just another Wakanda piece, where it's just like, Wakanda is like Africa, the way Wakanda is Africa in the Marvel universe. They would have just made something similar to Wakanda, where it's just like, something that's just based on like Africa, like everything in Africa, just put it in one, rather than call it like it's based on like Lusaka, Zambia, and when you watch it, you don't hear anything. You don't hear like Lusaka voices in there. You don't hear you don't see a Lusaka vibe in there, which is just which is a bit concerning. But it's too early to judge for the show. We just have to wait and see when the show comes out next month. All this is just like the buzz has just been like based on the trailer, and there's just things happen. There's something comes out, there's going to be criticism and all that, but we just have to wait for like the final product to see how it is. It might be good, it might be bad as well, but that's just about it. Just wanted to talk about it. It's been an interesting thing, you get, and also I'm glad I'm reporting on something that's actually Zambian based, Lusaka based. Actually, this is the first, I think. Yeah, so this has been fun to do. If you haven't seen the trailer, I'll put the link in the description so that you can watch it for yourself and just see for yourself and give your own opinions about it. But thank you for hearing out my opinions as well. It's always good, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments as well. When I hear what you think about the trailer, or what you think about You know, are people like complaining about the voice acting, you know, just overdoing it, like it's really not that deep, or it's just valid? Tell me your thoughts on the Supa Team 4 trailer which just came out, and right there in the comments. And that's about it. That's just what I wanted to talk about this week. It's the only thing that was like interesting which happened. But there's something spicy you could say that happened this week. There's been a rumor that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you know, the fourth Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, it's basically the first Assassin's Creed I've ever played, and that like made a standard for any Assassin's Creed for me. And to me, it's like the best Assassin's Creed game ever, because I've played like other games. I've played also Origins, which is like, yeah, it's like the second one I played. But for me, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the one which I would actually go back to and play like from start to finish. I actually need to even do my own playthrough for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because that game is just so, man, the nostalgia, even just thinking about it, just is different. Those were the days. And it's a rumor that we are going to be getting a remake for Assassin's Creed 4. Imagine a remake of Assassin's Creed 4 with like current gen graphics. You know, I mean, man, I really hope that's true. And if it's true, then I just hope they make it good and it comes out fast, because man, that game, I wish we got a part 2 to it. You know, it's just, I miss all the vibes about it, you know, sailing ships, looting, plundering, pirating, all that stuff. Good times. I really do miss it. But tell me, would you be like excited for an Assassin's Creed Black Flag, what's this, remake? If that's true, are you excited for it? Tell me in the comments as well. But thank you very much for watching. Also, thank you for tuning in for the, these Guardians of the Galaxy playthroughs I've been doing. They've been very fun. Thank you for, you know, accompanying me on this, playthrough. And we're almost done. Okay, I'm almost done playing the game. And after the game is done, I'll do a review. And after the review, we'll start, we'll probably do the review. Maybe probably also start another game as well. So, yeah. At the end of the day, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and also leave a comment. Subscribe, also turn on notifications as well, so that you don't miss any more videos from me. But that's about it. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your next week as well. This has been Xaij. Peace out. Bye bye.